Zion Williamson. Zion is about to be cryon. Bars. Did you hear that? Bars. Those were not bars. Yeah, they were. Anyway, the number one draft pick, $194 million Zion. Pelicans, big time, big boy, all the money, all the fame, all the fortune. The next LeBron James, that guy Zion, has an announcement that he wanted to make the other day, that he and his friend, that's a girl that's a friend, that they are having a baby. How about that? Now, it comes as no surprise that Zion has fallen into the same trap that many athletes and celebrity men before him have fallen into. They are liking Instagram models. Let me tell you something about Instagram models. The girl that you like on Instagram, that's a model, is getting doo-dooed on in Dubai. That's nasty. A little bit, yeah. So, Zion and his friend, who goes by the name of Akiba or whatever, we'll call her Thing One. That's what we'll call her. Now, there are videos of Thing One all over the internet after this announcement that, Thing One is out in the middle of the streets fighting other women, and she has all these cupcake men around her. Oh my goodness, girl, what? Stop! Those type. Yes. So that's a messy situation. Anytime you have that combination of a messy woman and cupcake men, it creates this new dichotomy of brokenness. Here's the real problem with the whole Zion getting this Instagram model pregnant, though. The issue is that, wait, excuse me, is that a card? Give me that. Race card, and I'm going to play it. The race card, yes, because this is going to destroy yet another black family. Why would you say that? You don't know that. Yeah, I do. Because here's what's happening, right? She and he are not going to be together. They're not going to get married. They're not going to be in love or anything like that. She's an Instagram model. What do you think she's after? She's half naked on social media for likes and views and that type of stuff. You think that type of woman wants to be a mother? You think that type of woman wants to be in love? You think that woman wants anything other than a Birkin bag or whatever the popular bag? Insert that bag right here. That's what she wants. Her life is about that. How much does a soul cost in 2023? That is kind of deep. I'll give you that. Appreciate it. That's the issue, right? So they won't be together. That's a fact. I can guarantee you that. And now she has to just do the dubious task of making sure that the baby comes out alive. That's her main goal. And if you look at the picture of their particular announcement, Zion has the same big, goofy gorilla smile like he always has, poor guy. And she's looking like, almost there. Almost there. The thing that we have to look at as far as how it ties to black is this is another black family that will be torn apart, that is destroyed, right? You won't have the father and the mother there in the home, which is the best way to have a family. Loving father, loving mother, raising loving kids. That's the way that it should be. But that will not happen again in this situation. And this particular type of woman, with her lifestyle and the way that she lives, who knows who's going to be really raising the child or how responsible they're going to be with the child. And then his irresponsibility of having a child with this type of woman in the first place. Look at that. But it gets a little uglier because after Zion and Thing One made this announcement on social media, Thing Two came into the picture. And Thing Two looks like she don't play because Thing Two is a fortified freak. She is a corn star to the max. She is not. She is definitely not a corn star. Why would you tell the people? Take a look at this. That looks like a corn star to me. What about you? Sure does, right? So she gets paid to have other guys blow her back clean out. It's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. She is that. And so she's upset about this. She comes out on her Twitter and she says, hey, I can't believe that you would do this to me, Zion. And she starts to leak all types of Snapchat evidence of her and Zion having conversations. Zion supposedly was supposed to be moving her out to New Orleans where he plays and all that type of stuff. And it seems like Thing Number Two is feeling a little threatened by that because she sent this out too. I'm going to show you this particular message. Watch this one. Boom. That message says something to the effect of, You think that you got the bag, but no, you cannot. You're just stepping into this situation. You're not going to mess up the money. We're going to be sister wives instead. Translation, I want a piece of this simp too. You got to the simp first by getting the baby, but don't mess that up for me. Even though I'm taking all types of meat, I look like a grill in the black neighborhood on a Saturday during 4th of July. Yes, but still, I want to partake of this simp. Now, Zion, he's in, a dream sporting league gym right now because he's going up, right? Imagine this. Zion is going up to the free throw line and he's dribbling the ball. He's going to the free throw line and everybody in the stadium starts to cheer. Simp VP, Simp VP, Simp VP. Why would you? That's messed up. My bad. Certain guys have a cupcake nature, right? Which means that they love to partake of women who are partaken of by other men. It makes their creamy fillings feel extra vanilla-y or something. I don't know. It's weird. But why go after a woman that's being passed around all throughout the celebrity spectrum? You guys that are passing around the same woman. It's like, whoa, wasn't this lady with Drake last week? Now she's with James Harden this week. And now she's with another football player over here this week. Like that's that cupcake type of nature, right? It's hard for guys that are guys to understand that particular type of nature, but it is a real thing. What does Zion do going forward? Hopefully he has somebody in his camp to really shake things up because Zion is the type of guy, if you look back at his interviews, if you look at his draft night, all those type of things, you can see that he's really tied to his mom. He'll say things like, hey, my mom was my big influence. She was my strength. She was my hope. She's the one that coached me early. She's my directive. She's my discipline. If your mother is those type of things, you are in trouble, my brother. Because all of those things should be coming from a father figure or a father or a strength or a man. But if your mother is trying to be in that particular space, then you're going to lose out on the space that she should be teaching you, which is things like, hey, don't put your ping in women who are Instagram models, women that are half naked on social media, because if she's half naked on social media, she's fully naked spiritually. And if she's fully naked and giving herself to you, then she is going to make you naked as well. And now Zion is running around here bucky naked because from here on out, everybody, all of these particular type of women will look at him as a keen, sharp target. How can I now get that bag? She was able to get that bag. She looks just like all the rest of the Instagram models look. She's acting just like they all act and all this. He gave her a chance. Why won't he give me a chance? So I can put my 2 months in and say, oh, Poppy, Daddy, you are so great. You're best ever. You're such an athlete. Don't let them call you fat. You're not fat. You're just big boned. That is the ugly nature of what has happened, right? Now, thing number 2 came out and said that she feels threatened now because thing number 1's friends or families are now threatening her and sending her messages and all this type of stuff. So it's ugly. And yes, thing number 2 is a corn star. And thing number 1 might as well be a corn star. And they're all dealing with an athlete who is less than ideal. But these are still people. And these people are now involved in a serious situation where they're going back and forth. Where's the love, not the love, entanglements, and all of this type of stuff. A baby is going to be born into this environment. What does that look like? All of this type of stuff, right? So, yeah, we make light of it a little bit, have a little fun with it, but it's a very, very serious situation. This is why we do what we do. Victoria and myself would like to bring these things to the table so that you, when you hear our content, you will go and then you will discuss these things on your own. People at the barbershop or the nail salon or wherever, people in your house, you have these conversations. Hey, let me show you this video of these guys. What do you think about this? And that's when things become very thought-provoking and powerful because we can talk about these things, we can learn from these things, and we can pray for these people. Y'all have a good one, man. Take care.